right now that this track is actually about to end and that I just started speaking without actually remembering to do this. Okay, there we go. I can actually start speaking now for real, but yes, hello. And thank you Red Bear for, hey, this is much louder than the last one, I will. Fairly sure it's not an actual issue, but still. Thank you Red Bear for that 19-month resub. And, you know, speaking of resubs, I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure I received confirmation of this, but actually, just a few days ago, I actually got the first actual payout from Twitch after 3 years, even though I'm pretty sure that the amount that they sent, that I actually see in my thing, like, how much was it? Like this much? I think they ate like $10 out of the 100 that I was supposed to get. Yeah, it's the equivalent of about $90, so I'm just gonna chalk that up to Twitch being Twitch, but hey, would you look at that? After like 3 years of doing stuff on this channel, I got something. I get enough to eat for like a week, or not, or like well, if I only spent that on food, I would probably be able to survive for like a few weeks, like a month actually, but you know, it's not just food that you need to pay for. You need to pay for freaking housing, you need to pay for electricity, you need to pay for water, so I don't think Twitch is gonna be my job anytime soon, but hey, at least I got something out of it. I guess that's the bottom line here, but yeah. I did it. I officially got Twitch bucks in my... not in my hands because it's in my actual bank account, but still. And I don't think well, it's basically in my hands, I suppose, since I can just use that to buy stuff over the internet, which I do most of the time to begin with, but I get the picture and just rambling on at this point about that, which isn't like that big of a deal. But anyway, I did beat, as you might remember, I did beat this game that I'm about to switch over to on the actual full capture thing. Here we go. Right after I turn off the Castlevania 64 music, which is actually one of the better Castlevania 64 songs. It's an adaptation of the second level theme from Bloodlines, which was the... Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, it's Sinking Old Sanctuary, which is the second level theme from Bloodlines, which was the Sega Genesis Castlevania, but I'm kind of curious about something. Pretty sure Bloodlines came out after Symphony of the Night, because Symphony of the Night was like 97, I think. Or was it? No, it wasn't. Hold on. Did it come out after, or am I a fucking idiot? No, I might be thinking of Castlevania Legends, which was a original Game Boy game that came out after Symphony of the Night. No, yeah, Bloodlines came out in 94 and Symphony came out in 97. Yeah, I was getting those mixed up. And Legends, I'm pretty sure, came out in 99. Or no, came out in 97 in Japan and 98 in the rest of the world. Never mind. It's close though, but it did come out after Symphony. And then there's the N64 Castlevanias, which I'm pretty sure that song that we were hearing was exclusive to the second one, the expanded one, which came out in 99. There you go, that was the last one of all of them to come out. I was gonna be really worried out if it turned out all of a sudden that somehow the N64 version of that song predated the other one, but no, that was not the case. I was just being a dum-dum. But yes, let's save into... I don't even remember where I saved. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be different from where I last saved on the stream. We're not going back to Colony 6 again to end every stream and start every stream, because there's not much of a point in doing that at this precise time. However, I did update my quest log thingy. Where am I right now? Oh, I'm in the Hode review. Oh, I think I know why, because there's like... actually been doing a lot of menuing, and not menuing, but like research into stuff that I need for a lot of the side quests from this point forward, and Sure, I'm gonna need a number of copies of an item that I think I just got. Yeah, Night Lily. That only spawns in this pool here, and that's the only way you can get it, and you need like 4 of them. I just like save and then do a soft reset just so I can get another copy. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need 4 for a quest, and that was the 4th one that I just got, and then I'm gonna need 1 more to put in the Collectopedia, unless I already have it. Let's see. So I'll just check that real quick. Night Lily, yeah, there we go. Need 4, and you need to use 1 to put in there, so let's just do a soft reset here. So I'm gonna do click. That totally was a real sound that you just heard on my totally real Wii's reset button. That's right under the power button. Or I guess to the right of it, if it's lying on its side like mine is totally. But you can tell that it's a totally real console that I'm playing this on. Playing ATS kind of laggy a bit. Probably won't be able to keep playing while watching stream, but it's working. Downside is I downgraded to the old 9800 GT that I got it like at least 6 years ago. Well, I mean, I'm playing pretty much everything on this computer from a GPU that I got 5 years ago, or almost 5 years ago actually. Okay, there we go. It's Night Lily acquired. It's actually pretty easy to farm these, cause like it's pretty much only, or at least always one that spawns on here when you reset. Quite unlike another item that I was farming for in the Bionis interior that took me quite a long while to get, because that's not guaranteed at all. Namely the Black Liver Bean, I think it was called. Should have 5 of these now, yep. And I'm pretty sure with that, yeah, we get the complete collection here in the Collectopedia for Heresy. So that takes care of that, but we're not gonna stay around at Heresy because, like I was saying, I was doing some, I guess, wikiing, not really menuing, and was looking into pretty much all the quests that I can possibly do that I haven't done yet. And guess we're gonna be starting with the one from Colony 9, of which there should be quite a fair amount yet, because something else I want to do that apparently we'll have to do. I want to survive some of these remaining quests is get to max level basically, because I'm kind of stuck at level 80 and don't really want to do, you know, grinding and leveling up purely through fighting. Hold on. Pretty sure there's a person I'm supposed to talk to down here somewhere that I apparently never spoke to. I'm pretty sure I did speak to this guy. He wants me to do the test where you need to be like level 90 something to survive. However, let's see, what else is down here? What about oh yeah, look, we got a quest from someone back here, Miller. And Dean. Did you a favor by fixing that pendant? I need to clean that favor. Okay. Want to have a date dinner with Sonia. I'm embarrassed to ask her myself after all these years. Surely you can help me out after I fix that pendant for you. Well, alright. Just do it. And the reason I have all the tanks out right now, except potentially Riki, but again, I don't really know if Riki even counts as a tank based on everything I've seen of him. Reason I have all the tanks out right now is because I'm still trying to do the affinity farming thing, but I still have not done the thing where I can go to a specific unique boss in Eretsi and spam sleep and wake up stuff. I think I would want to be at least like mid-level 80s before I do that, so maybe after this, depending on how this goes. Now the reason I want to focus on quests right now too is so I can get much of bulk experience without actually having to fight. And I'm pretty sure that, based on the way they give out experience for quests in this, it's gonna be fairly faster to just do that. But I guess this guy, hold on. Currently searching for someone called Raoul right now. And he does, oh there he is. This isn't the southern portion of this area at all. It's closer to the northern portion. I guess I was lied to. Any leader is still terrible, managing her platoon of one. How could someone like her be of equal rank to me? Oh boy, I don't know, but you get an update in the affinity chart. What? Irritation between her and him, and also dissatisfaction between Miller and her. Okay. That achievement, what was that? Like, get a bunch of, get a bunch of different... Oh, got an old advance force soldiers in Colony 9. Okay, I was gonna say, maybe get a bunch of different... Oh, there he goes. Pretty sure I already... did what I needed to do, which is just talk to that guy, so now we talk to her. I thought it was gonna be like get a bunch of different affinity links between NPCs that I hadn't done yet, but I guess not. Let's see, maybe there's something we can do. Number of wind vangs in Tafra Cave has really shot up. None of the other teams are willing to exterminate them, so it falls to my platoon to take on the job. Me and Miller can't handle it alone. The thing is, I want you to man Tafra Cavern. Kill 5 just to make sure, and I'm pretty sure this is a really low level quest. Oh boy. Let me guess, you have to take all the credit for our work. I'll buy you dinner. Well, now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm willing to be bribed by. Anything else, though? Not good enough. Okay, I'll give it my best shot. Let's see. So that's a couple of the quests we can do right now. I guess I should... erase the ones that are like stuff that I've already got accepted from my list here. What was the other one? The Insidia request. Okay. Okay, so which of these other ones? I guess I'm gonna try to accept as many as I can before I actually start doing them. Okay, I can't do that one. Potentially just... I can't start at either end because they have prerequisites. Hold on. Let's see. Because I'm gonna start with the ones that have the lowest, like area affinity requirement. Okay, let's see. Actually, no, we can't do that one yet. We need to do another one first because we need to complete one of the ones that I have active right now to get that. So. Go to residential district though. And wait till nighttime. Let's make it 9 PM or something. Let's make it 8 PM. Just like in real life. And just look around, I guess. Should be something like, I'm pretty sure I also have written down here, like I found some quest in the middle of the residential district at 7 PM, but I didn't grab it because I was gonna do all these on stream. This needs to be, maybe this is it. Rook. Lonely since my big brother went traveling. He's an Upon, so I guess it's in his blood to be adventurous. His room's in a complete and utter state, though I guess no one's touched it. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I guess that is part of the problem, that no one's touched it since he left. Flowers have wilted. You want to hear something really bad when Fiora turns 6? Oh boy. Guess that's supposed to be more of that, more of a nod to the early game Fiora than this, but that doesn't really make sense though, does it? Because I'm pretty sure that in the early game you can't have Fiora and Donman in your party at the same time, because Donman doesn't join until after you go through the Ether Mine. That's like way after you leave the colony for the first time. I'm gonna keep his room nice for whenever he gets back. Alright. Gotta get some new flowers and bugs for him. 3 quality untold jaws, 4 black irises, and 2 forget you not, which I'm pretty sure I already went out of my way to get before this, so... Can't just let my little sister go on her own. Well... So we got those. By complete coincidence, I'm sure you'll agree. We got those and we got those, so... There you go. I can literally just talk to the guy again immediately. Must have been quite a bit of work here. Can bet on that. That takes care of that. It's even more exhausting than when I used to fight my brother. Oh, it's so nice for when he comes back. And we get a lion cutlass, so... You're gonna get a lot of unnecessary low-level gear out of this, unfortunately, but... At least I do... It should be pretty easy to be judicious and pick what to get rid of now. Let's see. So I already did this. What else? Let's go to Commercial District and see about these. Should be one more we can get here somewhere. Maybe the north part of the Commercial District. I don't remember how... remember where anyone is that hangs out around here. Like, apparently the lone shark hangs out back here, I think, but can't reach from this direction. I don't think that's who we're after right now. The person that we were supposed to be looking for was Alexi. No. The person we were supposed to be looking for was gonna be in the middle of the shopping area, but apparently it's you. If you don't mind listening, I'd like to get some things on my chest. Do you remember my father at all? He used to swing a hammer above his head all day, every day. He used to build and fix machines, and was really good at it too. He ran his own place. Sword Smithy, he called it. Well, there you go. I don't think we knew who that guy was at all, but... He died a year ago in that battle with the Mechan, and then he brought back to life, and then we killed him again. Don't think we're gonna bring that up, though. And I couldn't even keep his shop open, I had to close it down. Okay. It's vital that I at least find something to do with my life. Talking about it made me feel a lot better, well, there you go. Anything else? Ever since Betty got married, I never get to see her anymore. Miss her dearly. What do we got? Other than the knowledge that the big hammy face Mechan that was the first one we killed was apparently this person's father. She and Betty drifted apart. Alright. What else? What's colder at night than during the day? I wish my dad was still here. Yeah, well, too late. Okay, she's not really saying anything different now. Is there something that I'm missing for this? Because she's supposed to give me another quest, I thought. Hold on. Let me try something. Let me try, if I just do this. Still wearing the freaking top level glasses.
Hello.
She doesn't say anything different. That's strange. Do I not have the correct thing for this? I'm supposed to have how much? 4.5 stars of affinity for this. Maybe I don't have that much yet, because I'm pretty sure it shows 4 out of 5 in the thing. Thing is, this doesn't show half stars. Yeah, maybe I just can't accept that one yet. Alright. What else? I guess we're gonna skip that one right now. I don't think we can do anything else or accept any other quests from this area yet, that's the thing. Or maybe we can. No, I guess we can't. Never mind. We're gonna have to do a series of quests here, basically. Old Soldier's Test. Eat 3 feet Elder Graggers, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna be too high level for us right now. Oh yeah, forget about these. No romantic notions about Yellow Order of a Boy. Tap for a drop from near the Spring of Grief in Tavra Cave, and we also need to go there to kill Bling Bangs, so I guess we're gonna check it out. And we need to talk to Sonia. Where is Sonia? We might be able to do this now. She can be found in the southern portion of here during the day. Okay. Well, we need to get back to base level. Can we, like, jump in this planter and do this? Yeah, we can. Okay. I guess by southern portion they mean here. Yeah, here we go, look.
Hi there.
He wants to go to dinner. How can we say that? I'd love to say yes, but the problem is the kids. I barely find time for myself because they squabble constantly. Well, because of a shin gecko. They're rare, you see, and before I knew it, they started arguing who spotted it first. Well, the argument raged on, the shin gecko ran off scared. They could each have one as a pet, they'd calm down a bit. Well, yeah, clearly. Well, conveniently we have two of them, so I did it. Now they should stop fighting. Now about the States. Could you tell Dean that any time is fine for me? Alright. So we just go and do that. No. Pretty sure that he also shows up here during the day, so let's just get that done. He was like over here, wasn't he? Unless he isn't all of a sudden. I know he's up there.
Hi there.
Now I can finally have a lovely evening with Sonia. Oh. Can't wait up for me. So we're gonna have to wait still though, based on the awkward crossfade. That was the quickest dinner I've ever had. Can't say it was a major success. She invited me around to her house next time. Well, okay. You mean if it's only as a babysitter? Oh, okay. I'm going to give up. Alright. I mean, if she already has kids, then I would imagine that's probably a good sign. But yeah, that takes care of that. I'm pretty sure that we can also, let's check the affinity update just to see what it looks like, but pretty sure that means we can also go and, oh, damn it. Accept another quest that had that one as a prerequisite. Shoot, where are these people? Can never tell them specifically. Okay, Sonia has a warring family with Liliana, who misses her dad, and a happy family with Rocco, who's a loving tearaway, and we got mutual respect, but we indicate only have respect. So now that we have this, let's go to the entrance here. To the front of Dunvan's house, apparently. Commercial district. Well, not at Dunvan's house, if I had to guess them. Maybe straight across from it or something. Take a look at all of the... Who's this? Dorothy. Have I spoken to you yet? Terribly tired, too tired in fact. Someone's been fiddling with my clock in my sleep, really.
Hi.
Only the best people are up and about this early. How early is this early? Hold on. I guess that should probably be a not so subtle indicator that I should make it like 10 AM instead. I mean, I'm sometimes up at that time, but when I am, I'm not in a state that I'm going to be able to stay up. Tell you that much right now. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything else. Or any indication of who I'm looking for here. Out here, so okay. They do show up right there. Literally in front of the house. What's this there? Okay, she moved over here. Meet up with Liliana. Let her come play with my sister and have some fun again. Alright. I don't know if that's supposed to be a follow-up to something we heard before. Look at this. So you went and helped out that man for Rocco, wasn't it? Now I need a favor. It's for my mom. Or is she dating that geeky man? I'm worried about her. Oh, she's forgetting Dad. What's up? A bit of trouble? Our dad died, he told me this. If Mom is ever in trouble, look in the little cave on Agora shore. Alright, have to find it or else Mom will forget all about that. Alright. I've never seen that cave and show it to my mom and don't come back until you found it, really. Oh, okay. Guess we have no choice. Unfortunately, there's no quick way to get to Agor Shore. Guess we need to swim all the way over there from... Guess we'll go here. Like the broken bridge, which is... it's down here, actually. So you have a really valuable bug. Okay. I think we're gonna need to trade specifically though. But we're going to swim all the way over there because I'm pretty sure there's like 1 or 2 unique monsters that are found out here that are like way below my level at this point, but I avoided fighting them specifically so I could do it now. It's pretty kind of I don't know what word I'm looking for. It's kind of appropriate that we're going back here now, because I'm sure I actually came back here like right after I had gotten to like the fallen arm or something. So that I could arm some extra materials that you can only find in specific places for Colony 6, I think, and yet they were from enemies that were like 5 levels above me again. At that time, but now they're not anymore. These are like still low level enemies, but those aren't, at least not as low level as the other ones. I'm sure there's some fish that show up here and there that drop some of the stuff you need for Colony 9. Colony 9, hold on. I'd have to kill some of these things too, if I remember. Which are these skeeters? Where are they?
Don't get careless.
This one's mine. I don't have time for small fry.
Search for materials like poisonous needles. Sure, Devil's gonna be way more judicious about which materials I pick up from low-level monster chests at this point, though. Or which drops, not just materials, I guess. Here we go. Poisonous needles, yes. I think that's what I need for something. Though I don't quite remember, but pretty sure there's... Last time I looked, there was also like a unique monster here that I never killed. Gentle Mother Arm. This will feel... this will be a great justice, I'm sure.
I'm not gonna lose. How's that?
Boy, I'm getting there, I'm sure, but...
I'm gonna go all out. 1, 2,
I'll still take a minute to die, these two, I guess.
Nice one, Fiora. This is the last one.
Trying to do armor call even though
keep going.
I don't think, even if that did work, I'm guessing they're summoning more of their kind, it wouldn't really work to help them survive. Sure, we'll take all of these soon. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have to throw them away eventually just because they're probably extras and I probably don't have much use for them at this stage anyway. But yeah, that's another, I didn't even pay attention, but I think we did get an affinity coin out of that because that was the first time we'd ever killed that monster. But no, I'm pretty sure what the one we have to kill for the quest that we have active right now is the one back here that I also saw and ignored. There's a big rock back there, Gentle Rodriguez. I don't know why he has that name, but I'll not question that.
Don't get careless.
I don't have time for small fry. This won't take long.
Filled.
Now it's right
You're
time.
out of here.
Electric Gutbuster.
I guess we'll
Respond.
use our first special thing, even though it feels like overkill at this stage, as you might expect. Could use a chain attack and finish this. I think I probably will, actually. You can mock it by attacking it from behind.
Mine.
if we can.
Let's
But,
do this
okay,
together.
now let's finish this with one pump of this, and that'll literally be all it takes.
Right,
There
let's
we
keep
go.
going.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Okay, so let me take a look at all these materials before I even... Okay, I already have one firing hammer and one climb armor, so I'm guessing I'm not gonna want those. Just grab this and I'll grab a Laughing Brog. I'm pretty sure I also need Laughing Brog bags, so there we go. Okay, I'm gonna leave those, fuck it. And that's what we need. Message in a bottle for from this quest. Also kill off a couple more of these, because I think we also need more of those Laughing Brog bags for something.
Become a formidable fighter, Fiora.
I vaguely remember seeing one of the things.
1, 2,
Bring it on.
How?
Time is now. Not even a challenge.
Let's press on and on and on.
So I will also grab this, I guess, firm skin, even though it's probably not great. Not something I need yet, leave that. Not something I'm gonna need that much. Alright, Charlie Skeeter, hold on.
Don't get
I don't
careless.
know how many of these poison things. I assume there are new poison things, so I actually don't remember if that's specifically what I'm looking for, but I'm gonna take a chance on that. Lucky Skitterwing, and yeah, just leave those. If you want to farm those, I can literally just come back here and kill those things en masse, but that's not it. That's not something I think I will ever need to do. But anyway, we got the thing. Now we can go back and talk to this person again. They're here. Maybe they're gone at this point. To turn back time a couple hours. Here we go.
Look at this.
We found it. So what's inside? Recipe for cabbage parcels. It's not what I imagined it to be, but I know it'll remind her of that. Well, right. Doris' mom. Is she like out here? Is she during the day or during the night? I'm pretty sure that we found her here before. I don't know if she's gonna be here anymore. What's her name again? Sonia? I'm pretty sure I have this thing open still. She's here in the commercial district during the day, it says, so I don't know where she is right now. Southern portion of the commercial district from 6 in the morning to 6 at night, so she should be here at this time. So we're gonna take another look. Oh, here she is. It's blended into the other shop icon, I guess. This is the recipe I gave my husband before we were married. Oh. I wanted to eat my cabbage parcels every day, so I went ahead and wrote down the recipe and gave it to him. Well, cabbage parcels were his way of saying he wanted to marry me. Well, I'll never forget him, but for my own child to do this makes me feel like a bad parent. Well, I guess there's nothing more to say about that, though. Now what? Do I just go to talk to her again? Yeah, I guess. Yay, it worked. Another problem solved, even though it didn't really change much, honestly. Sonia and Liliana patch helped Sonia and Liliana patch things up, but nothing changed. I mean, other than some sentiments that didn't look like they were that different. Hold on. I think it's time for me to actually sit back again instead of being hunched forward. This is my tendency. And also empty the rest of that can into the cup. Okay, and also bring this to my reach. Nobody's here, well, Redbird, you say that as if that wasn't already the default state of the stream. As if the times when that isn't the case weren't anomalies. Not what I came into the affinity chart to look at. Let's see what this looks like now. Oh, everyone's happy, wouldn't you know it? Close friends. Okay, I guess that's just gonna be stuff like that forever. I'm pretty sure that means... Pretty sure I didn't erase this thing from the thing, did I? Nope, the quest that I just completed. I can now erase that thing. Yeah, what's my... something that I completely blanked on looking at was my affinity with the colony. It's not 5 stars yet, is it? Nope. Let's see. I'm pretty sure the other thing that I'm gonna have to do is go to Tephra Cave now. I don't know, where would we have to go again? Spring of Grief. Where's that? Here. Need to find something from near the Spring of Grief, I'm pretty sure someone said, and also kill enemies near the Spring of Grief, I guess, in the banks.
Don't get careless.
This won't take long. I don't have time for small fry.
Okay. Don't even know if I'm even gonna bother grabbing these chests, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna bother. It's still like fucking level 9 materials. I don't think I need those for anything anyway.
Double wind! Your history!
Oh, okay.
Mess with the best, but we mustn't be careless.
Should be okay if we fight like this.
Yeah, sure, shouldn't we? Hold on. I get a feeling I'm gonna have to like go all the way around just so I can hit that thing. Unless it comes to me, which maybe it's doing now. Or not. I'll just come over here and circumnavigate. Maybe I'll go the other direction and circumnavigate.
Double wind! Your history!
There we go.
More than that to slow us down.
Yeah, apparently that conical attack does have quite a bit of range.
Press on and on and on!
Yes, I'll be opening the chest and saying no to that so it'll disappear. Is that all of the ones that are here right now? Hold on. Get the feeling that I have to read the thing again. Here we go. So we need to get a Tephra drop from near the Spring of Grief, Tephra Cave at night. Okay, so that's one thing we need to do, but also defeat 5 wing bangs, which we're already in the process of doing, so change it to night, I guess. Let's make it that late. Let's make it 11 and see where this thing is. Is it in the Spring of Grief? Yeah, it is. Tephra drop. So we can either give that to the one guy or we can give it to the girl who will... Apparently if we give it to the girl she'll get used, but if we give it to the guy they'll end up in an unhappy marriage or something. So it's a lose-lose situation and we have to choose which one. I don't know. I want to say that the one who would be the worst objectively in this scenario would be the guy who would use her in scenario A. So I'm more inclined towards scenario B, but I think I'm gonna go with that in the end. Also notice that there are no more Vangs around here, I guess, so... Guess I'm just gonna warp right back to this place so I can kill them.
And we're okay.
And there we go.
What a bunch of
Oh, and that
jokers.
killed 2 in one attack, so... Didn't even need to... Didn't even need to do more than one of those button presses. Okay, there. So let's see. Let me remind myself who do I need to go talk to. I think I need to go back to Military District for both of these, actually, so... Let's go take a look. Let's see. I think the one dude is over here that I think I decided I want to give the thing to. Wait for everything to load in, and then maybe someday. But are not. I thought the people that I was supposed to talk to. Oh. Okay, you should ask her yourself. That's harsh but fair. I know I should go and talk to her. I'll go home when I get a chance. Maybe my daughter is grown. How long have I been away from home? Has it been years? Even though, unless this dude's wife lives somewhere else on the planet, the Titan planet, I don't really see how difficult it would be to just go and see her, since the colony itself is actually pretty small in the grand scheme of things. Fuck, I thought I was supposed to come here at night to talk to those people. Hold on. Like before midnight? Do I need to be here, or...? I guess so. Oh, here's the dude. You got it. Great. Need to give her this and tell her how I feel. Alright. That's the fate we chose. It worked. Terror drop really worked. Oh boy. Oh, what a relief. That was the best possible outcome. We're together at last, even though we literally saw in a vision that that wasn't gonna be a permanent thing, but I guess we're just gonna completely disregard that at this point. Okay, that's a hat. Colony 6 is near home village and has lots of grass as well. Still confused. Mephi's life here is not so bad. There's another scientist in Colony 9, but not very well. It would be good if 2 scientists moved away, so I'll leave my work to the other scientist. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna leave the inviting to Colony 6 for later, because there's like, yeah, some people that are mutually exclusive, that you can invite to that, and you get different outcomes depending on who you invite, so I do want a better idea of how that's gonna go before I actually do that. But let's go to the morning, I guess, and see if we can talk to the other person who gave us a quest. There we go.
Oh, hi.
We completed our mission thanks to you. My platoon's reputation has gone through the roof. Told everyone that you helped us. I think there'll be some important missions coming our way soon that'll give me a chance to aim even higher. When I get the rank I really want, I won't forget what you've done. Alright. Why do I get a feeling that that's going to be the case? Oh, there you go. And immediately she has another quest, because this is like a quest chain. You always show up just when there's something bothering me. Is that I was gonna say. 2 unidentified monsters have shown up in Tefra Cave. The defense force tried to eliminate them but failed. Platoon is the only one that hasn't had a try yet. Wish I could use this as a chance to show what I can do. Those monsters are a lot more terrifying than I thought, really. Need to take out one of them, my platoon can handle the remaining one. Can't really refuse this time, but are you sure you can handle the other one? Well, Miller will be there as well. Beat either the unknown monster at the Spring of Grief or Villia Lake. I wonder. Okay. Wonder which one I should choose, but I guess that's what I'm gonna be after next. So hold on. Yeah, this is complete. Young captains. Battle thing, I'm pretty sure that's the one that I just accepted. What else? Apparently not a lot. Okay. Apparently not much else I can do here in the colony before I complete this quest line. But then a bunch of other stuff should be open for me. Pretty sure that if we go right over there, we'll end up at the Spring of Grief. So let's start at the lake and see where we go from there. See what we find, see which of these is apparently the unique monster we have to kill, or unidentified monster. Guessing it's supposed to be something that's at least significantly higher level than a lot of other monsters around here. There's something over here, would it? I think this is the way back to the spring. So... hello. Let me look into this, because I actually don't know which of these things I'm supposed to be looking for. Lurker Brog at the Spring of Grief or Lurker Crabble at Villia Lake? I guess we'll go with Lurker Brog. I can even get back to the spring this way. Am I going the right way? So I might as well just warp, otherwise. Yeah. Okay. Or is it possible maybe those could have been... there's a Noble Brog. I don't know if that's what we're supposed to actually be looking for. The only Brog I see. I know there's Lurker Brog. Guess we'll kill these Crabbles too, just for the hell of it. Well, that was a one-hit kill.
But we mustn't be careless. Who else wants some?
Yeah, that was a really difficult fight. Crabblestone and Broken Pincer. Oh. Leave all of these. Pretty sure we don't need those for anything, and if we somehow do, then we can literally just come back and kill the shit out of those things until we get them again. But from this dude we got Brog Smelling Salts, Battle Armor, and Smolder Crystals. Big no. Don't even need anything, so if we go to Spring of Grief now, or Villia Lake, I'm guessing we're not gonna be able to... find the Lurker Crabble. Wherever it may be, because pretty sure Desert Crabble or whatever the ones on this side are the only ones that we saw that were any higher level than the rest of the enemies in the room. So I was gonna say, what if we try to ruin her big entrance and just kill both monsters? But apparently that's not gonna happen, so let's just go right back there. After defeating one of the two monsters, the other will disappear. Okay, there you go.
Oh, hi.
Can report that both targets have been eliminated. Okay, well, that was easy. What a relief, another problem solved. Closer to achieving my dream, I'll be sure to repay you when I reach my end goal. Alright, well, apparently that's still not the case, though. So that's out of the way. Flame gear, sure, I guess I'll accept that. People have started noticing all the things I've done. Now I'm eligible to take the Lieutenant Colonel test, or I guess since this is all British accent, it would be Lieutenant. Then my dream will come true. Still too early to celebrate. That's not how you spell... like one of those words is supposed to have more O's than the other one. Hold on, I'm gonna do the thing, just because I have a very manic tendency to do this. There we go, screenshot taken. Is there like a shortcut now that it says here for taking the thing? Well, I guess I could use the other thing that I have. How do I bother when this has a native thing? But oh no, we're getting a vision. Is she dead? Feeble, worthless amateur. Oh boy. Maybe everyone stopped going easy on you because you're a girl. I didn't think I could lose to you. Well, I mean, I've kind of been helping her do everything, so that will stand a chance even if I start intensive training right now, but I might have better odds with a strong weapon and armor. I guess, technically. And now, after she said that, all of a sudden it's different. A poison-coated sword, well, it seems a bit extreme. You're gonna fucking grievously harm someone just to get your promotion. None of it's ready, well. I still had a while until the test, you see. Need a small, easy-to-use sword or a strong, light shield. Order the sword from a Noban merchant in Saddle Marsh. Shield should be lying in the Colony 6 storage area. Okay, so we have to go to pick up Noban Claymore or a Carbo shield. Right. Either or. Sword or a shield. Well, I can't imagine how it could possibly go wrong if we got her the sword after what we just saw. Keep her shield, well. But then if we give her shield, we won't be able to see what happens when she inevitably screws up. Also, hey, Zero. Let's see. Where would we need to go for either of these? Let me see. I guess we could give her a shield. An open claymore or a carbo shield. Well, she told us like where we needed to go to actually find those things, but it doesn't get recorded in the quest log for some reason. Let's see. Hopefully she'll just repeat that, because if not, I'm gonna have to do the wiki magic thing immediately.
Oh, hi.
If you go for the swordless can open merchant in Saddle Marsh, it's small and easy to use. Shield is in the storage area near the Colony 6 main entrance. Okay. Honestly, I think we're probably just gonna do the shield, even though that's probably tied to the first of the outcomes that we saw. But I guess we're going to Colony 6 storage area, wherever that is. Guess it would be over here to the north. I think that's where that's supposed to be. There we go. Got the Carbo shield. Carbo, which I'm guessing in this case would stand for carbon or something. Like carbon fiber or something I would like, but... And I'm guessing it'll be under key items if you look here, but... Fine shield of great strength, handmade in Colony 6. That doesn't tell me anything about what I was wondering about, but... I was gonna say, I find the name kind of funny since Carbo is like a type of spicy dry ramen that I used to get from a supermarket near where I live, and apparently in that the reason they called it Carbo in that is that it's supposed to be short for carbonara, which is a type of pasta. And yet it's weird, because I don't know if it's a type of pasta or if it's like a type of cheese, because they had a different one that was also really spicy, but the primary flavor was supposed to be just cheese. Just called it cheese flavor.
Hi.
Well, we brought the shield. Light and easy to use. Now I can protect myself against any attack. Okay. Let's see how that goes. This shield will see me through to victory. Guess I'm just gonna block until my my opponent beat me to single blow. Yeah, my opponent gets tired, like in that episode of The Simpsons where he becomes a boxer. So that's it. What was the point of doing it all? Oh no. We lost affinity for the place for some reason. I don't want to see your faces go away, I don't care where, so I get the feeling that the same thing would have happened if we had gone with the other option, but potentially someone would be poisoned, so I guess that's better. Holding the carbo shield, she takes a test but fails miserably. But I guess we still got a reward from that. So let's see, I'm pretty sure that's all but one of the quests in that quest line done. So how do we deal with this? We need to talk to someone else that's here in the southern portion of this place. But yeah, what does our affinity look like? Because it looked like we lost 3 base, like the little stars, but apparently it's not very different from what it was like before. But in order to remedy that, I can't find Captain Leader anywhere. Even if I do find her, I don't think it'll be easy to persuade her. Only there was something young and inspiring like her to help. Well, I mean, she was apparently also willing to just... Young and inspiring like her. You know, I think I would kind of imagine Fiora would be a good example for that, or a good instance of that. Maybe Melia, I guess. She's maybe even younger than Fiora would be.
Hello.
No, she doesn't count. Alright. Okay, hold on. I don't want to do the thing where I try literally every character. Let's see. Apparently we need someone completely arbitrary, namely this guy. Why him? Even though he's... Not really, well, here we go. I guess because they know him around here, found you at last. You probably already heard about Captain Leader's gone missing. Could you find the captain for us? We'd search for her ourselves with our own guard duty, and the furthest afield we'd be able to search is Tever Cave. Why me? You were just some geeky boy locked away in that lab. Now you're a hero wielding that sword to save us all, even though that sword was literally, turned out to be an evil god who wanted to destroy everything, so, you know. What do you mean hero? Just like the captain's symbol of hope for the defense force. He's still a shining example to us all. Well, that's what she's aiming for. She wants to be like you. Maybe the dream that she held so dear can still come true. Hero isn't just a monster felling tough guy, someone who has the power to inspire. Well, but a hero was someone that died. That's basically it. I don't know where she is though, but make sure you give her a hard time about skiving. Well, and also the letter. Well, I mean, pretty sure we knew about the letter before we actually got it in our hands. Yeah, but we don't know where she is. She could literally be anywhere, apparently. We're forced to assume that she's farther than the Tephra Cave, because they would have found her if she was there. Let's see. I don't really like those vague hints. Like, go find the parts for the Monado somewhere on the way on this, and that's literally all that you get. For the replica Monado quests, I think I'm gonna go here. Conveniently go here. immediately. And mining base. Let's just wait a minute for her to spawn in.
Oh, hi.
There we go. So you found me. How unexpected, but I'm not moving from here, except conveniently do have a letter, and I guess we need to talk with Shulk too. So literally, there's no point for me to change the character like that for this point. Did you come to laugh at me? No, that's a different anime character. Miller asked me to find you, even though he does kind of look like Shulk, I think. There's so many messages from so many people. Miller, Raoul, Minnie, Dorothy, Monica, Andreas, even Lieutenant Colonel Katz and old Jan. Even some people I don't really know. Well, they're all so naive, expecting anything from a fool like me. So many people offering you support, well, I mean, they're just... It's called being nice, it's not necessarily a guarantee of anything. Even if that's a very anime theme. You have that Monaro thing, well, not anymore, I have a replica of it that conveniently has all the same powers of the original, but that's beside the point. And you know, speaking of the Monaro, it has recently come to my attention that old gods thing at the end is basically just an analogy for Gnosticism and the Trinity they have there. And Monado is literally just the Japanese transliteration of Monad, which is the, like, hidden true god in Gnosticism. So there's that. That's something that you should probably be aware of before you... Then you, like, find out impressions of the themes that come up by the end. Maybe naive, but they want to help me. Right. And there you go, that's one pretty reasonable way of looking at it, I guess. You used to be so weak, I can't believe I'm hearing all this from you. It's funny how things work out. There's still a chance that I'll end up in a freak accident that'll make me the chosen one. I'll try again, except this time I will actually cheat, I guess. Thank you, okay. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, we got more affinity from that than we lost from the previous quest, so... So it evens out, I suppose. There we go. And we got Topple +5, and Shulk's Bravery skill branch has been unlocked, which I'm pretty sure is... a wrong thing. Hold on. I just picked start, but it just sends you straight into this. I was supposed to press X. Lieutenant Colonel, I guess, since everyone in this game speaks with a British accent can't. And Raoul, who I guess we hadn't really talked to before. And hey, we actually did get a good bit of experience from that, because we're finally getting to the point where the quests catch up with our current level. Hey, look at that. We can improve our crits with this tree that's completely undeveloped, so of course we're gonna level that up right now. Let me take a look at the other trees real quick, just to see if there's anything that I should change. I'm pretty sure, yeah, all of these characters only have 3 skill trees, and they're already pretty much completely full. You're gonna get a 4th if Shulk and Dunban are any indication. Maybe even a 5th for some of them, but I don't know. Looks like there would be room for 5 of them. Kind of off-center if you look at the ones that have 4, I think. Yep, there's room for a 5th on the right, and there's room for a 4th on the left here, so... It surprised me that turned out to be the case. But anyway, we completed the emulator quest line. And now that we've done that, can go back to Colby 9 and potentially be able to trigger every remaining quest that we haven't found there yet. Let's see. There should be a couple of more quests that we can get in this area now that we completed that quest line. Let us take a gander. Hey, there she is. Wouldn't you know it? Finally achieved the Lieutenant Colonel position I always wanted. It was my dream to protect the colony or rather its people. I feel like now I can really make a difference to people's lives. Isn't that fine how that works out? You concentrate on your fight, even though you already won that fight, technically, in a different timeline. And this guy says, what am I supposed to do? His birthday is just around the corner, but I've got work. Hello there. I was thinking about making some shoes for my son's birthday. Haven't got time to get the materials I need. Alright. You are always so good to that boy. Well, there isn't a father in the world who doesn't dote on his son. Surely you who cares dearly for your younger sister understand. Well, that's like an extra comment if done runs out. Get to assure Flammy wings from opulent Flammy in Colony 9, which I'm pretty sure I already did too. There we go. And back to the grinding affinity part, so I guess we're gonna put Fiora back in. On the off chance that she gets more affinity with these characters now. Looks like we brought what I need. I can make a great pair of shoes with these. I can see the looks on Moritz's face now. There you go. And what we get out of that is Rex Helm. Didn't we already have one of these? Oh well. I will take that and get fairly good experience from that. Pretty sure before long we should be able to level up more. This way we get to level up without actually having to fight higher level enemies, because the thing is I don't think there's like much low level 80 range or low 80s range enemies to fight. Which would be how I would like to level up if I were to do it solely by fighting, but let's see, that's complete. What about another one that we're supposed to get here? Elite Captain's Anguish. Where is Raoul? Must like show up here sometime in the middle of the day, I thought. He goes in here, hold on. Go back to, I don't know, 11. Wrong tab. And see if he's in where to be seen, or he's just gone. Oh, here we go. Oh boy, I think I'm hearing some screams out the window. It might be a bird, or it might be something that I coincidentally heard an explanation for just yesterday. But I'm not gonna comment on that, because that would be rude. A fairly sizable problem, which makes your timing impeccable. Need to fill a sport role, it has similar duties. Have the candidates lined up Minnie and Dorothy. Minnie is the current frontrunner, she's experienced and dedicated. Dorothy also has her plus points. She's now still doing what is younger and has potential, really. Well, I think I know how I would favor in that situation. I'll always worry about cutting my hair to fall out. Well, okay, you can use this as a ruse to assess their true natures. Alright. So I'm gonna have to... Oh, hold on. Should just... get rid of that one, because I have the other two written down for some reason. Meet Minnie and see what she's like, and meet Dorothy and see what she's like. Minnie is apparently... Well, Dorothy is apparently in the commercial district. I think we saw her. She's the one that's near the entrance. I think she'll just be right here if we warp. Let's see what she's like.
Oh, hi.
I'm so hungry. Forget I said it at once. Well, you know, hearing things Raoul told me you'd come. He likes solving people's problems. Well, I have serious problems. Boy. I think it's urgent or anything, but could you find me 5 heart peaches, really? They're reading them. And I'm pretty sure you need to go into the middle of Alchemoth, yeah. Oh. Hold on, because we did already find them. Does that mean that we're locked into this now, or what? Let's see. Let me look at the quest list. Meet Minnie and see what she's like. We can return to her. But before we do that, I think we should try talking to Minnie. She's apparently in residential district at night. Just in case we end up getting locked into one of these by completing that. Going to be wary and complete the other one first, because I'm pretty sure I would want to favor this one.
What do you want?
What you want? How would you help me do some good for the defense force? I've got a problem that needs sorting out. Vicious Rana have shown up under a bridge between the residential district and the central plaza. Alright, they're right under the residential district. So yeah, we'll go do that right away, since that should be pretty close by. Guess that bridge should be right here, if the central plaza is the place where that big thing is. In the middle, then I guess that would be right down here. I think I see them. Those red squares are them. What level are they? They're level 73, so not that lower level than we are, just low level enough that they're not going to aggro on site anymore. I know they have a thing. Let's just tempt fate and just fucking do this immediately. You know, we have a suboptimal party loadout right now, but sure will be perfectly alright.
Get in there! Leave this to me!
Power Drain, which the thing is about Power Drain, I don't even know if that does like additional damage or if that's just
You're mine.
or if that's just gets the enemy aggro because of the debuff, and that's all it does. It does no damage. I think it does no damage, that's the thing.
Saw it coming.
Oh, there we go. Now we can use this, I think. Yep. Time to spam the topple move. We can use a chain attack, but we will after we topple these things. So, which one do we have active? This one.
1, 2,
Damn it.
how's this?
Damn it, we're gonna get lower
You're mine.
tension if I keep it up. Keep these up. Yeah, look at that. We're masters of dodging. No, I think we're gonna use a chain attack again, like we said though.
I know I can.
So, aim for this dude and also the one behind him.
Final cross. We can get done back.
Let's see if any of these have base moves, which I don't think they do. I should probably change Donban's arts, because they're like not great, honestly. And try this, I guess. Oh, that wasn't a killing move though.
Rhyme time!
You can't even do days. Let's see.
Here we go! Lariat! Now it's... Yeah, well played!
We were amazing.
Right.
We are at one with the battlefield!
Because this one's next, and now that one.
And move. Cannon drones. Just a little more. Keep at it.
Yeah, it occurs to me that the way she says cannon drones kind of sounds like coming droves, which is what
Nothing like a good fight!
you usually hear them say when there's like monsters that tag in. When there's already a fight going on. Or, well, not exactly like that, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna take all of these, sure. These are probably worth it. I guess all of these are gonna have dropped fucking... all these are gonna have dropped armor stuff. Ah, well, whatever. Brand new gauntlets. You see one more of these? I guess we're gonna... No, we just get crystals, which... At this point I pretty much welcome crystals, because I'm pretty sure I cleaned out all my level 3 ones that I had. So they're not gonna be cluttering up my inventory for now. And even if they are, I can just make a bunch of high level gems from them, like I actually figured out what to do, or how to do. Should probably spend a little more time doing that, actually, if I'm gonna be, like, going up against more high level enemies. Oh, here she is. So we got rid of them. Residential district should be safe now, thanks for your help. Having met with Minnie, you feel that she's a person who would put the colony's safety first. And we got some pretty sweet gems out of that, so there you go. See all sorts of much duty here. I see a lot of people gathering in one place. Might be something going on there. Pretty sure I already solved that questline, but there you go. Because if you go around and talk to the people, you actually get hints for like where to look for quests. But let's see, now that we've done that, guess we still need to do the other one. And we still need to give her the heart peaches, which is wrong thing.
Oh, hi.
Which, if you didn't have them at this point, you would have to go into Telethia and Fested Algamoth to get them, with no landmarks, so... you know. I wonder which of these two quest lines people tend to favor. You made those kids really happy. Okay, really. So what? She actually gave them to children? She's a person who empathizes with the plight of others, but... I mean, if there's supposed to be like a military watch force, I would imagine that safety would be the first thing you'd have to worry about, because... it's kind of what they do, I would have thought. But I guess now that we've done all that, done both of those, we can actually go back and make the choice. Who do we think is better? If we come to a decision, I think we're gonna go with Minnie. Strong-willed, I knew I could rely on her. There were many other tasks in addition to her regular missions. Because of her experience, yeah, that's to do with it too, you know. Someone that has more experience and is more, I guess you would say liable, even though that makes it sound like you're gonna throw them under the bus, but liable to make choices based on experience rather than not.
This power will help me protect Shulk.
And there we go. Another affinity coin, and got another quest line done. No, this is like way after the other military quest line, but now that we have that, let's take a look at the affinity, because if we don't have like 5 stars affinity soon, we're not going to be able to get the rest of these. But we do, okay, good. We have maxed out affinity for Colony 9 now, which means we should be able to get everything. So let's see, there's 2 more potential quest lines left. One of them is Residential District during the day. And the other is the one that I was trying to get before, which is Commercial District at night. Okay, I think I need to go to here, near where the exit to the colony is from this side. Or exit from the colony. I think this is where the kids hang out, and we need to talk to one of them now, so... wonder where they could be. So we'll turn time forward a couple hours. Maybe they show up here after the time is... yeah, here we go. Need to talk to the biggest and strongest one of you lot, and I can see there ain't you, really. But we're talking about brute force, he'd probably be Ryan, I don't know. Oh, you're huge. Got something I need to ask you. Right. What's up this time? Do you really want to ask, Cole? A big friendly Armu. Why don't you get me the friendship tokens? Never heard of them. Everyone in Colony 9 knows of them, apparently. Arachno Sickles, Lizard Moon Jewels, and Bonnet Gloves. Oh, there you go. Collected them when I was little. So you do know about them. Collect them and share them with your friends. And say it means you'll be friends forever. Well, gives you the sense of camaraderie. Alright, I get a feeling that might be a little out of our reach right now, because I think you need to be level 90 plus, or the enemies have to get them from our level 90 plus. So maybe it'll get done, maybe it won't get done. You sound very confident, Ryan, but stay focused. And of course he has a text form of one of his battle codes. So let's see. So that's one quest accepted. I think we're gonna keep that as accepted rather than try to complete that right now, but the other one that we would need is... go to the... Well, hold on, I don't need to do that, I need to do this. Go to the district, commercial district, I guess. We'll go here. And make it nighttime. Let's see if we can... oh, here we go. People to talk to. Which apparently we can. Really need some advice. Really, I'd sure I'd like to speak to. Well, okay. Check the affinity chart right now, because I think the thing is, Shulk has literally maxed out affinity with everyone right now, except Riki maybe, so... I guess we'll go with... I'll put Riki into the party as well. Just to get scratch affinity out of that.
Hello.
We've been doing a lot of good deeds lately. Helpless and the hopeless alike have fixed their problems. Not exactly that desperate, but I am a bit lost at the moment, so... I need to decide what I'm doing with my life. It's been a year since what? Well... It's really been getting to me recently. You're bad with machines or you can do other things. It's not just about money. So all my dad's shop and that's left me in an okay situation for now, but that's not what I wanted to talk about, so... Listen to Desiree's long story. Okay. This could be a bit of a long chat, so bear that in mind.
Hello.
I'm always wandering around out here at night. Not just for the sake of it, I have a good reason. I'm mulling over my future. Narrowing down the options is so difficult, it's taking about the same amount of time as you've spent fighting. Got to a point where I've narrowed it down to 2 options. Now I can't decide between them. Spent forever thinking it over. Can't know for sure which one would suit me best. I won't think over crazy unless someone helps me choose. Okay, well... Next time we chat, I'll tell you the details. Okay, let's see. What does the thing say now? Challenge yourself to listen to the serious, long and boring story. Well... Is it really? I mean... That might be a little too mean. Considering. The first career path I'm considering is the defense force. A soldier? No way. I'll think again. I'm actually a really good shot. Well, I don't even tell me it's gonna be an expert if I signed up, but there are some drawbacks. 1, fighting is really dangerous. That one's a bit obvious. 2, I'm very bad with machines, so it'd probably be a liability. What if it turns out I can't service my gun properly? Will I be able to train? What if it works out, which she just implied that it wouldn't? Could do alright for myself. The pay is good and I think I'd enjoy the lifestyle well. Certainly spent long enough doing that. What does it say now? Try not to fall asleep while listening to the serious story, even though... I think of a few other long dialogue chains in JRPGs that are way worse than this. Other career path I might try to go down is being a sculptor. Well, that'd probably work out better, honestly. Got a budding interest in it. I carved a pendant out of wood. Don't say I'm not good yet, but it's much fun. Could become Kenny Rowan's pupil and learn properly. There are problems with this option too, though. One, it doesn't pay very well at all. So I mean that's kind of realistic. Probably have nobody to talk to all day about my own sculptures. Probably not the best career path of trying to land a man well, but I do enjoy it a lot. Glad everything worked out. Just because it matters so much to me, so it was like doing the default. Quest is finished now, dialogue, but then no. Take a deep breath and carry on. I'm nearly finished, but now what? Make it look like you enjoy listening to the serious long story.
Hello.
Realistically, I'm sure I'd be able to do either job. I have an innate ability for one and a keen interest in the other. An innate ability for being a soldier, is that what she's implying? There's no wrong answer, they'll both have ups and downs. It's your entire life we're talking about here. Won't hold a grudge against you, I won't have any regrets. Whatever you decide, I'll do it and never look back, but I refuse to make this choice for my own. Couldn't she just do a bit of both? It seems to me like people who are able to have a more varied skill set are probably gonna be better off in the long run. Sight the serious future.
Hello.
Soldier or sculpture? Well, I already heard her reasoning for both of these. And I don't know, I mean, the concern with the other one. Concern with being a sculptor is not making a lot of money and not being very social, but I feel like at least she could survive that way and not be too angsty about it, but then she's worried about being a soldier too, because even though it'll pay well, it's dangerous and it's like she's not even sure if she'll be able to do everything properly, which is kind of a big deal, I would imagine, in that position. So honestly, I think the one that would make sense when you consider all of that would be this one. More than to try new things. Better to regret doing something than regret not doing it. So there we are. You're welcome, but I don't think I actually did anything. I mean, that's true. What if it all goes wrong? Well, it'll be fine, I guarantee. You're pessimistic as well sometimes. It's called being realistic. Sometimes. It's like, let's just state a fact, and that's the end of it. Let that be the end of it. Even if we do invoke Murphy's Law sometimes, by which I mean pretty frequently. Otherwise I'll be eroding your self-confidence as well, but that's mine. Alright, so I'm gonna try really hard, guys. And now she's gone. I got a bunch of swept gear, and I guess we have room for all of it. Shulk's pessimism skill branch has been unlocked. Well, there you go. We got a 5th skill branch for him now. Which one do I want to level up first now that I know that? Critical hit rate or defense? Ether defense. Probably crits for now. Just go with that until it's complete. So yeah, that's another one. And now, the one that's remaining is Commercial District at night. She's supposed to show up here at night, I thought. She show up somewhere else at night? Like, even after we make that choice, if we do make that choice. She have like a different, does she have like a stall on here, maybe? Now that she's done that, or she's somewhere else entirely. Guess I'm gonna have to look into this real quick. Well, apparently she shows up later in the night if she becomes a sculptor. Hold on. And it's about to become 9 PM, so let's see. And there we go. All of a sudden. She's out here. Is she like over there? I guess she would have to be. Glad you're here. I have another favor to ask. Won't talk your ears up again this time. Oh boy. Had a bit of a falling out with my friend Betty. We've been friends for 10 years, but something's torn us apart, and it's Kenny Rohan. Oh boy. Betty's a really big fan of his, you see. I'll become his pupil without even telling her. Don't blame her for getting upset. I'll need to go and apologize, try and make up with her. I want to give her a present at the same time. You're sick of this kind of thing by now, but you wouldn't mind killing a bunch of snow moose for trash, vendor trash, would you? Okay, well, 2 Crabble artworks and 2 laughing brogbacks. I knew I would know those. I would need those. Also go to Earthsea and get 4 night lilies. Well, there you go, that's all the stuff I needed. And I got 2 of those already during the stream, so there you go. Leave it to me. Crabble artwork acquired. Laughing Brogbag acquired, and I'm pretty sure we got the 2 out of those 3 materials from the Agora shore specifically, so... On everything. You're so dependable more than anyone else. Now I just need to make my present for Betty. Right. Betty isn't jealous of Desiree at all now. Just take her word for it. And you have all the quests in the colony complete now. I'm pretty sure that you can get based on your choices during this playthrough. Colony 9 still isn't exactly known for its fine sculptures, but my teacher thinks we can change that, so... There you go. Is there anything else you can say? Or is that the one thing? You achieved your dreams as well. Just like I have mine. I can just come to that conclusion right now. Alright, let's have our old party set up again, I guess. Old tanks all day. And then... And then what? And then I'm pretty sure that's all the quests in Colony 9 that we can do at this, during this timeline with the choices we made. So we killed Gentle Mother Arvo and Gentle Rodriguez. I'm pretty sure I killed Napping Wolf in Bioslay. I just forgot to finish that. We can also fight Flailing Bracken, I guess, before we leave the colony. The north shore of Air Battery and Air Battery 2, so up there. Hold on, let's see if I can like jump off the bridge here, or if I'm gonna have to... Wait, what? Hold on. I think we might have already gotten, or also gotten the... Actually, we didn't complete all the quests in Colony 9, we accepted all the quests in Colony 9, that's right. There's still a couple that we need to do. Shulk wouldn't like me touching it, okay, so I guess we have to come back here with Shulk. That makes sense. Shulk wouldn't like me touching the thing in the place where I almost got killed at the start of the game, but we didn't because apparently the Monado doesn't harm humans, and I got really upset at Shulk for not telling me that. You've done it. This is the best weapon I've ever made. It's the Vanguard driver. What? Don't we already have that? Well, let's see. Well, we got level up for Dalman and Ryan from doing that, but yeah, if you look at the quest list right now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we got this one. We need to kill some really high-level enemy, and we also need these. Well, we also need to kill very high-level enemies. But I think that's everything. Yeah, once we complete those two, we'll have pretty much all the quests that are completable in Colony 9 in this timeline complete. I guess we're gonna have to go down here and go. I'm still kind of upset that you never get a landmark in the western part of this place. Because it means you have to jump down from here and swim all the way to the east. Not the west, the east, every time. Without exception. And before I forget, let me put What's-Her-Face in the party one more time. Just keep having to switch her out, because everything in this place, it's Shulk to be the party leader. Alright, let's go over there. Continue drinking this lemonade. In the meantime, man, a couple of weeks ago I think I remember this lemonade giving me like stomach aches, but the past week or two that hasn't happened at all, even though I've kept drinking it. Like not even stomach aches, like nausea, but I think that had more to do with my attempts at fixing my terrible sleep schedule, because stayed up for an all-night stream yesterday with someone else, so kind of completely failed at that considering how late I woke up today, but hopefully I can get something figured out by the end of next week. Because I'm once again in a state where it would be... Is this the dude? Yeah, Flailing Bracken. I would have to, you know, actually go out and do things at normal people hours. There we go. Don't get the starting, what do you call it, the starting tension, but I guess it doesn't matter. Oh shit, I was kind of hoping that we wouldn't also aggro these dudes, but
I'm feeling pretty good.
I guess it's too late for that now.
Healing energy! I really like our vibe.
Now it's right time. Demon Slayer.
Oh boy. Oh, this actually helps because then I can...
This isn't like me.
There we go. I can get free affinity with them.
That was too close. 9! Wow! Nice.
Wow.
Leave it to Ryan. Electric
It's wonderful to be with everyone.
Yeah.
As I with you, sister.
It's not so wonderful to be fighting capable of doing break and double.
Too close.
9! Wow! Nice dodge.
These enemies that really should be vulnerable to that, but I'm sure we're gonna concern ourselves with that. There you go. Oh, damn it.
Fine. You saved me.
I expected a tougher battle.
We've definitely gotten stronger.
Yep.
I'm here.
Don't know how you expected a tougher battle considering how these things are like 7 levels below us, but I mean Waterfall already have that, so I guess we'll take it. How about this dude? What does he drop? Does he drop any art books? More importantly, he didn't. Eternity Knives. Calming Spear. That's a unique, I don't think I'll pick that up. Just leave that. Need to be way more judicious with the stuff that I pick up at this point because my fucking inventory is gonna fill up like... if I look at my weapons... Oh look, I only have room for like 10 more. Because they don't really give you a lot of extra space. Honestly, Eternity Knives. I wonder if those are any better for Fiora, because other than the War Blades or whatever that you get from a specific missable quest, doesn't look like there's anything that's objectively better than those. Maybe those are like legitimately the strongest knives you can get for her ever. I guess I should also look at like the weapon that I just crafted from Rhine, or for Rhine. Out of that quest. Let's see if it's any better than whatever he's got right now. Yeah, I killed Flailing Bracken, so there aren't any more unique monsters that I've encountered and actually... apparently not, because like, pretty sure yeah, there's other copies of Vanguard Driver that we already got, and this doesn't look like it's any better than those. I don't even know where we got those. That was the last unique monster that I actually found that I didn't bother killing. I think that's what I was trying to say, but I keep interrupting myself. But yeah, let's see, where to next? I think we're gonna keep with our quest hunt here. Could go to Tephra Cave, but let's take a quick look at Tephra Cave just to see if we go to Video Lake, I think. We can take the passageway that only opened up after Mechonis Core and see what level the enemies are there to see if we have any hope of actually defeating them. So as soon as we go in, let's take a quick gander, shall we? Unless we start going this way. Find level 87 Jadar Arachno in the group. And 89 Jadal's Arachno.
If we don't try it, we'll never know.
Yeah, let's try it, I guess.
Are you nuts?
Am I nuts? Oh, I don't know. I think this might be a little more doable. It'll have to be a little more doable. We'll kill the strong one first, that makes sense, right? that's smart. Pushing the wall. What? Yeah, no way. What? Oh, I got toppled. I thought the fucking enemy had gotten toppled, but no, I got toppled. Dang. Well, this might not end up going so well. Oh shit. Would it really? I don't know about that. Dude, hold on. I'm gonna try though, because we desperately need to get hit. Well, that didn't even hit. What? Okay, absorb her aggro because... Goddamn, I don't have any heals either. Restores HP just before incapacitation, or... Let's do single high-powered blow. And misses. What the fuck?
We were amazing.
We are at one with the battlefield.
Gonna give myself full physical damage. And we still have the healing energy, I don't think we do. That's the thing.
All the energy.
Come on, we're depending on you. Gale slash.
Yeah, I need the healing energy desperately. And I need to actually hit my fucking foes, which is apparently not gonna happen at all. Fuck. Hold on, let's try killing one of these lower level ones, I guess. Oh shit. We are not getting anywhere.
Focus on the battle.
It looks like this is actually gonna result in us,
Don't let it get to you.
get it, don't let it get to you, and he's fucking got his head down even though.
I can't.
Oh yes, yeah, ankle bite. Do barely any damage, but barely any damage is apparently enough to kill her at this point. Shit. Trying to... Oh shit, one of us got toppled, didn't we?
On your feet.
Okay, do this. Okay. I really don't think that this is gonna work out, but we'll try it anyway. Crushing blow will probably kill her. No, it won't, but it'll probably topple her. I don't know that we can even do anything about it right now. Although, we can, I guess, absorb its strength, which will make it do barely any damage, apparently. That's, I can accept that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Keep absorbing their energy or their strength, I guess. I'll have to.
Leave this to me.
Yeah, this is going great. Oh fuck, fucking bat joined in. That's not good. Well, we killed one of them, so we might actually have to settle for this as like the, Oh Christ. Yeah, this isn't gonna work out if they just keep coming.
Just don't lose your focus.
Ryan, what are you doing?
Slide foot in it. My god. Oh, now I'm toppled. I don't even know how that happened.
What's wrong? Well met. The real fight starts.
Oh, that is right. Come on. I'll kill the big boy.
We're not, don't you dare give up. No, don't give up. You're mine.
Alright, we killed the big boy. If we can kill the... I don't know if we're gonna be able to kill the other two things, or three things that are... I guess the other two things that joined in after the start of the fight. I might actually have to just run away after this. Oh, but I died. Hold on. Oh, so... I died after I chose to run away, so it wasn't arrestable. I'm better sure we got the experience from the ones that we did kill anyway. Even if I don't think they dropped anything, because... I think the only way that they would have dropped anything in that case is if we had killed the three that were in the fight from the start of the fight. So yeah, it doesn't look like this place is gonna go, doesn't look like exploring this place is a great idea at this time. To put it one way. So I don't think we're gonna be... I think we're gonna be skipping Tevra Cave for the immediate future. Let's see if we can power level with quests. Let's go to Bionis Leg. Let's see. Except I don't think we can do anything in Bionis Leg without exploring Tevra Cave first, so never mind. Let's just skip ahead and go to Central Marsh. Go to Sorrel statues first. All the way over here. It's during the day now, I thought. It just became daytime, I think. Let's move time forward to 11 and see if anyone shows up that wasn't here before. Maybe we need to go like to the base of the statues, I guess. This looks like a pretty open space for people to be standing in, and yet I see no one. Though apparently there's some people that are supposed to show up here. I seriously don't see anyone around. What gives? I need to maybe go to the top part of them? Hold on. I go up here to the statue summit. Because if we go there, we'll just end up in the Bionis interior immediately, but I also do not see anyone down here. And this elevator still doesn't work. Hold on. Let me look into this. Am I actually not able to do this right now? Gonna need some clarification. Okay. Yeah, but where? The actual location... Okay, never mind. What was it, dude? So I'm gonna go to the base of the statues again and look everywhere. There's supposed to be someone right here. I thought... Oh wait, there's a ship right there. Maybe that's where he is. I don't think I saw that before. Here we go, here's somebody. Hello, hi anti-refugee. Have you spoken to Rosie over there? I think an Imperial Guard friend of hers protected her. Amazing that he would protect even after becoming a Telethia. Oh. No, I don't think I've spoken to Rosie over there. Oh, here we go, but we got quests. Hello. There are even some who fled to the Nopon village, exactly. At least that's what I heard before we lost contact. There are some who are trying to rebuild Alchemath. What do you think about such a huge task? Well, you would have to like clear out the giant killer Telethia infestation first, I guess. Didn't all the pure-blooded Hyandia change? All the Imperial family would have, become evil Reaper monsters. Cell Argentus, where could everyone have gone? Never heard anything from my father or my sister. I just have to try to go about it alone.
How's things?
Doesn't say anything different. Oh, hey, here are the people we can actually talk to. Here's Rosie. Now that I can rely on you, I'm sure you'll be able to help. Want to hear out my request? I truly don't know what to do. How inconvenient. Galvin transformed into a Telethia right in front of me. He was still himself inside. He flew off without attacking me. But I just keep thinking about it. He was such a kind man. Can't bear to think that he would be attacking people right now. I have something terrible to ask of you. Wanted to help me save Galvin. Well, the thing is, I don't know where he went after he flew away. Perhaps there is someone who has seen him. Well, I will understand if you decline. Well, You make me truly happy. It would make me truly happy if you could help me, Galvin. Alright, so I have to figure out where one of the turned people went to. It's a Sartorial frontier village. People who knew Galvin best were in evac ships headed there. Alright, so we got that. And this person. Was it Silent Obelisk in the thick fog looking for food recently? It was a terrifyingly ferocious beast. It did not seem to be because the thick fog obscured its vision. I cannot go out and look for food as long as it's around. Well, let's defeat the veteran Yosel at Silent Obelisk in the marsh. And maybe accept a few more. Let's see. What else can we do? Okay, we accepted this and this. What about this? Go to Oath Sanctuary, which is apparently down here. I guess we would have to just, like, walk there. There might be something else over there that we might be interested in. Of course, I don't know if this other unique monster that we're being sent after is going to be also too high level. There's like a really weird gap. Level gap between like level 80 and level 90 where there aren't any like very good enemies you can grind to help you fill out that gap in your experience, your own levels. And I can't really understand why they chose to make it like that. Oak Floodgate. I don't think that gate is gonna keep out anything, but sure enough, there's someone else up there, apparently. Hold on, do we need to go to like the upper level of this whole place? How do we get there again? I don't remember. Maybe if we go to the upper level. Oh, there's like a ledge, a slope here. Maybe if we go up to the upper level, we'll actually find some appropriately leveled enemies here or something. After all that we have given you, you chose to forsake your bonds and swallow the pringled Ingler whole. Apparently, it's a troll cutter pile. Now these are all pretty low level. So there would be, because I'm pretty sure you have to come here for some Alchemoth quest, and then oh, hey, there's Belzeb Gogol, who looks like only about 3 levels above us here. And doesn't even look like a unique enemy or anything of the like. Alright, let's try, I guess.
We can do it!
Don't hold back!
Not doing this on the bridge is gonna be the best idea, but
Now it's right time. Electric Gutbuster!
I can do it!
there you go, let's see if we can actually get behind him.
Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
Even though apparently we can't. Hold on.
I'm powering up. Electrical at last. We move with the now it's right time.
Now,
Bring it
it's not
on.
nice to have all the energies.
I could definitely do this the backing off a bit, but no. If we stand directly in front of him like this. Oh shit, oh fuck, okay, never mind, I made it. And apparently that also helped trick him into backing off from the edge of the bridge. There we go.
Should be okay if we fight like this.
Got nearly 80,000 experience from that, so I guess we found a fairly good place to try and experience this level, at least for now. And then I guess after that becomes too inconvenient, we can go to Tefra Cave. But let's see, apparently there's something here. What is this? It's Scarden. Rosal wants to know where Galvin is, so I guess he would know. Cannot tell Rosal, but Galvin saved my life. He transformed into a Telethia, but even so he protected me when I was being attacked. Flew away toward the Imperial Palace. Perhaps he wants to save someone else. Well, but that's just a response to a quest. I guess we can also get a new quest. My auntie used to hold an Imperial ceremony here. Did you know that? Well, apparently not. Tradition died out long ago, so it is hardly common knowledge. And a friend in the Ministry of Records told me while we were out drinking, as well they would. He's changing to Atalathia now, though. Parts of 4 radiants scattered around the world, believed them to be in places with links to my people. The ceremony was conducted at the emblem over there. When it was over, they would be granted something important, that's all I remember. Well, you might be able to do it, even though we have one high-end person in our party. Collect the radiants from all around the world in order to perform the ceremony. Okay. Do not know what is granted when the ceremony is performed, but it must be truly special. Right, so get another big endgame fetch quest now, I guess. Take a look at that. Collect the radiants from all around the world, which are the Mist Radiant from the area of Basin, Cave, and Saddlewars. Ocean Radiant from the area of Central Seal Island. Imperial Radiant from the area of the Ceremony Hall in Hyantia Tomb, and Snow Radiant from the area of the Seal Tower at Valak Mountain. Well, I guess we can take a look there eventually. But for now, I think that's all we can do. All the quests we can accept in Central Mars, so I guess we can give this one a try. Metron Yosel at Silent Obelisk in Central Mars, which I think is... was it Silent Obelisk? I think this thingy says it's a bit of a misnomer. Southeast of Barren Moor. During a foggy night only. So near the Silent Obelisk. It's not entirely... we gotta wait until it's a foggy night. I don't know what counts as a foggy night, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, right now it says it's daytime, so not yet. Let's make it 20. Is that in? That's a green Ferris. That's also like slightly above us. I guess we're gonna give this a try.
Okay, let's go.
Leave it to Ryan. Make it a swift victory. Electric gunfire. Now it's Ryan's
It's not nice to hold all the energy.
Stay calm. Stay focused. Boom.
Damn it.
Just like that.
Dumban! That was great!
Hey, don't hog all the glory. Leave this to me. Electric gunbuster. The chain attack will finish you.
I feel
I'm powering up. Ha!
power train! No way.
Now it's Ryan's time.
Oh man.
Electric gunbuster.
Double wind! Rocket stream!
Knives to back.
Power train!
Demon Slayer.
She doesn't have any abilities that can do like...
How's that?
Fiora.
Motherfucker. That would have been good.
Full power!
I guess we'll pop the chain attack now if
Follow my lead!
I'm completely incapable of getting high chain of tension to
Here I come.
the force double.
Ryan, now. Yeah. Ryan time. Yeah, well played.
We were amazing!
Just like old times. We choose to fight.
Oh boy, what's this gonna be? Quick combo 8 on Ryan, which will, let me guess, kill him. Yep. It's such a shit ton of damage. Yeah, we can't really do much though, can we, to prevent that? Especially since we don't have any party meter points.
Pretty good.
You have become a formidable
I'm
fighter.
just gonna have to rush him, or just not,
Yeah, yeah!
not even,
To do it.
yeah,
You're out of here!
not even,
I can do it! I know I can!
oh shit.
I'll annihilate you!
Guess we'll have to annihilate him, or else we're gonna lose ourselves.
Tend to your wounds and prepare for the next battle.
Nothing to say about that. There we go. Lucky Fang. I think we need these for the fucking... yeah, the replica Monado, so... That's probably a good thing. Drop Codwing. Okay, there might be some good enemies to fight in this area, but... Just while we're at it, let me see. Hey, I can level up healing energy even more, and spear blade. When did I get these upgrades for Fiora? I don't remember that at all. Kinda want to do this, but I feel it's pretty infrequent that we even get the chance to use that. Should probably prioritize defense, but what else can I do? So that might be pretty good, actually. Just do Spear Blade throughout. What about the healing energy? I feel like we're gonna need that even more if we keep on doing power leveling with higher level enemies. So I guess we'll prioritize that and put one into Spear Blade, because why not? Just keep putting stuff into this, points into that until it maxes out, but I feel like we can really get a better loadout for Dodman, doesn't he? He doesn't have any moves that can like daze, except this one, which kind of sucks, he never gets to use that. I'm gonna have to change that for something else. No. Other than Worldly Slash, I guess there could be... I guess Soaring Tempest, probably a good idea. So I'll put points into that. Doesn't have an awful... not a great thing, but it has multiple strikes. It's better than the other one, that's the thing. It's not great, but it's better than the other one at least. Does Ryan have any daze moves? He doesn't, does not? He does, okay, good. Probably change one of these for that, but first what? Engages, forces lock on the enemy, that might be good. But he doesn't have anything that can force break. Probably should. No, he doesn't, that's weird. Good, that might be good. Although he apparently barely uses that, and he's AI controlled. Trying aggro. And I don't know. I feel like he already has enough moves that do that. Oh, this is maxed out. Pretty sure I would at least want the shield bash to force days, but anything else he has? Is there anything at all he has equipped that would be? It would be. I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and replace that with this. Anything I have equipped right now that isn't fully leveled. It's not except for this, but I'll replace something with that and replace something else with the angry barking that I'm hearing outside my window all of a sudden. I'll go with that, I guess. Fill that up first. It seems like that'll be... That barely has a cooldown, so it's probably a better option. Overall, then the other stuff I've been using. What does Berserker do? Disregards defense to prioritize attack, even though his whole thing is that he's attack. His art's damage increases. Eh. Yeah, that would be good if he's gonna be the aggro. And he is, so just max this out if we can. I don't know if we can. We might. Or we... yeah, no, we need 4,000 more now. But it's in a pretty good state right now, I would think. We can basically have it active all the time if we max it out, I think. I might as well look over the rest of these real quick. Just to see if there's anything I can do. I guess summon Aqua or summon Ice. Did I already max out summon Ice? No, I didn't. Didn't. I don't know if I should prioritize someone ice or someone earth, honestly. But I think I'll just wait until I have Elia back in the party before I even put any more points into her abilities. Shulk, on the other hand, Extreme Edge. And that's the only thing I can prioritize right now. I think I'm trying to really level up all of the, or level up more the non-Monado Shulk guards before I focus on Monado. Oh, hold on a second. Oh shit, 2 of these. This might be bad. This could be a problem.
Don't get carried away, Ryan.
Now it's right time.
Healing energy.
The other one's also a green fairy, so that one's actually lower level, but that was higher for some reason.
Really like our vibe.
I don't remember how the fucking how colors work, I guess.
That's gotta hurt.
Fiora!
There we go. Let's do this.
I'm gonna go all out. Woo!
Now it's right time.
You're mine. A power drain.
Chain attack will finish him.
Yeah, I agree, actually. Let's see. Let's do the chain attack. Let's do this first. To troll them.
Gunban.
Leave it to
That
me.
man can't even daze, so I guess he's going to do Gale Slash.
Right, now! I know!
And he can daze though.
Yeah, well played. We are at one with the battlefield.
We were amazing.
Oh shit.
Now it's time.
Boy, I kinda need some heals, but I can't really do self heals.
It's not nice to do all this.
First, I guess I will do this. Savage from that guy, which will kill. Okay, well, we can't really do anything about that, can we? I guess
I said Gunban.
this may be done by those aggro absorb.
We choose our own path.
Our own path.
You're mine.
Just kill this dude on the left at least. Pretty sure we're gonna be able to do it at least. Finish all of the
Full power.
Powering up.
You're out of here. Two.
all of the stuff.
Wonderful to be with everyone.
Yeah, Fiora. Ain't that the truth?
That ain't that the truth. See that we're all at apparently full fucking tension. Oh, nice. Alright, I'll use the chain attack and finish this right after I get on this side.
See how you like this.
It'll take more than that to slow us down.
Should be okay if we fight like this.
I guess so.
What a bunch of jokers.
Okay. Just take all of these, I guess. Agrius Armor's Reward Nibbler. Arms. Yeah, we'll leave that. It's apparently not even that rare. Lucky Fang. Yes. Yes. Sure. Might be better. I guess I should prioritize the ones that are like 3 slots, 3 gem slots. Or the ones that aren't. Even though that seems like pretty, that is pretty logical stuff. I don't know, we've been looking around. Fought a couple of those Ferrises, but I get the feeling we might not even be able to kill the veteran unique monster thing even if we do find it, just because of how higher level it's gonna be. And the shitty loadout that we currently have. Just for affinity grinding. Which reminds me, let's see. How's the party affinity looking right now? With Fiora, I guess, since she's the party leader right now. It's acceptable. It could be better, but it's no longer a base, so there's that. Could have Melia with Ryan and Dunban. That would clearly make a big difference. I mean, that probably would make some kind of a difference since at least she's not a tank and she can actually heal better. I think we're gonna do that actually, just for the sake of changing it up a bit. And I will check her equipment. The wisp stuff. Pretty sure we got a few of those recently. Ether Burst has 0 block rates. And apparently it has better defense, so I think block rate is gonna be... I mean, this one would be better, I guess, sun stuff. And have a high crit rate, but why does she need crits if she's a buff character who needs to be off aggro? 99% of the time anyway. Let's see. She could put on master glasses and also have hipster glasses of her own. I guess we're gonna go with that actually. There was one who had the other glasses most of the time anyway, and it has either up 6, which you would definitely benefit from. I'd go with this. I don't know, like, what's 850, whatever. I don't think I need to prioritize fucking base auto attack damage for her. Or even agility. What does this look like on her, these heavy armors? They look aptly stylized, I guess, Lancelot armor. Well, I mean, that's... We don't have any Lancelot armor with slots, gem slots. We have Grace top. Oh, there you go, that looks closer to like what her default outfit is. That she hasn't had on for like 80% of the time she's been in the party. I guess we'll stick with that. Art Seal Resist, which, yeah, would probably hurt her more than most of the other characters. How about the rest of these? Oh, she might just actually have to stick with the one she has. Alcyon gloves, which to be fair are pretty high level. And Salad leggings, oh boy. Bramble leggings. Make her put on the fucking mechanical Fiora leggings for Grace bottoms. There you go. Guess this is supposed to be meant for her if I had to guess. Maybe for Charlotte too, since she has, you know, Lancelot boots. He also has high ether based stuff. Alright, let's figure out which of these gems I can put on her. Probably gonna be doing a lot of gem crafting between this stream and whenever I stream next. Ether up 6, don't mind if I do. What else? Initial tension 5 should probably... Let's go with Blaze Plus, let's go with more elemental damage. Aggro up, strength down 5, no matter what I do, I guess. Probably a good idea, it's supposed to be the debuff inflictor. Ether defense up 4. Is there a better version of that gem that I have in my possession? Probably is, yes, Ether defense up 5. No matter if I do get an upgrade there. And slot boots, let's see. For this, what we could do is buff time plus, I guess. I don't know if that's gonna affect the stuff from the elementals, so might as well try. And I guess we can also level up her arts. So I specifically avoided doing that before, because I didn't have her in the party. Increases ether, large damage, strength, and I think we'll go for physical damage. Actually, we'll replace earth with, or ice with earth, and put more points into earth. To lower the cooldown and to... yeah, wind, that too. Defense and agility. I replaced something else. I replaced what was it? The summon copy with wind, just so I can have more options, but I'm guessing based on the fact that we haven't actually found a unique monster yet that hasn't spawned yet. Which means I'm forced to assume that the stars are not right. So let me fuck around with the weather a little bit. Is this foggy enough? Apparently it needs to be a foggy night, but I don't know what foggy looks like versus the default state of stuff in this area. Damn it, I didn't want... Oh, whatever, I think if you just keep picking the same time over and over again, it actually counts as like re-instancing the environment. What's that Swing Nebula? Grove Codwing. Why don't we kill a Grove Codwing to warm up or whatever? We can even reach it at this time. I guess I'll go with Summon Aqua first.
Succumb to the power of Earth.
Yeah, Owl.
Flare impulse.
I can reach you with this. There we go.
Poison Earth. Take me lightly at your peril.
Whoa, check out Melia. Now it's right time.
Spear break. The weak spot.
Melia.
Check out Melia, but also now it's right time.
Now. Manifest yourself. That's a bad
Oh
battle.
shit. Yeah, that was actually really easy.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Should probably try to find a few. Let me try this. Let me try traveling here so that the Ferrises will respawn. And see if I can try fighting them with this slowdown if it actually gets easier. It probably will.
Everyone, stay on your guard.
This one's mine. Don't hold back.
Summon flare.
Let's see.
Helping each other is our greatest ether. It's flowing through me.
I'll do this one again, reduce defense of the enemy's range and art seal and ores, and also do the... Okay, this one's like a canonical thing, that's right. Reduce defense. And also do the other big Godry blast, which... Jesus Christ. Actually getting a lot of oh Jesus, here. Apparently hit so hard that the fucking tanks couldn't take the aggro off of me.
Don't lose focus on the battle.
I'm just gonna have to hang back and let the tanks draw the aggro for a while.
Wind.
Here we go. Lariat. Now it's right time.
Witness my true power.
There we go, double topple.
Manifest yourself. Witness my power.
Uh-oh. God. Still don't know why that happens every so often.
Going to plan.
This is the last one.
Oh god. I could do chain attack, or... Not. It's not really gonna do much now, is it?
How can this be?
I don't know. I guess Ryan, you can block all attacks and make that not do anything? I guess. That's still inflicted bleed though, that's kinda shitty.
Spear break. Now, starlight kick.
Gale slash.
Right, time to do all the aggro drawing big damage moves that Nelly has. All the fucking dude is toppled.
Time has come. Prepare for a chain attack.
Yeah. By the way,
Electric Gutbuster. Gotta focus on guarding. No way.
Jesus, that's a lot of damage. Chain Unbound, why don't you eat that attack and die instead?
Future might be a bit bothersome. Dance. We carve our own future.
Apparently he'll survive that though. Okay. Or I could just cancel that out entirely by doing topple. There you go.
Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
Witness my power.
Shit. No, yeah. What the hell? Okay. That was actually kind of scary, but
Genuine article.
guess we'll do with this. we'll make do with this. I guess we could maybe just like chase after the replica Monado ingredients and stuff doing these quests, because like, yeah, this fucking wolf is apparently not showing up, so should probably just skip this one for now. Hold on. Let's look at the other things we have right now. Playing 18 Wheels of Steel for the hell of it. Made it from Reno to San Fran. Didn't save. Made it to the parking spot. Remember, just as I hit the 3 button that it crashes the game. For some reason. But it was too late. Oh boy. That tells me that I should do this actually, since I've been at it for however long. Like 2 hours. More than 2 hours. Would have lost if I hadn't done that and it had randomly crashed. Which, to be fair, I'm pretty sure this thing has only like randomly crashed once, and it wasn't even a crash, it was a fake read error that came out of nowhere. But speaking of crashes and this, I actually had a weird completely random crash, I'm pretty sure yesterday, or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday, when I was like, I was using the super secret technique that I have to do redundant saves, where I press Shift F1 to do a redundant save, and then I press just F1 to load that save. But apparently when I pressed Shift F1, the F1 key got stuck, so I thought it was just loading forever. Fortunately the save did work, but I thought it was just loading forever, so it just crashed. And then my browser tried to open up the help page, so that's how I realized the F1 key got stuck for some reason. Let's see, where's Satterwell Marsh? That's where I am right now. Challenge. Veteran Yosa. Talk to Kalika in Frontier Village, talk to Atael in Frontier Village. I guess we need more information. I guess we'll go talk to these people. So we need to go to Magna Forest next anyway. The game doesn't have a quick save. Well, that kind of sucks. I expect a lot of PC games that have like just a lot of PC games period to have a quick save, especially ones that have like long sessions of gameplay. Or potential long sessions of gameplay. Well, let's see, I guess we're going to Frontier Village next. Talk to whoever. Actually, where in Frontier Village are we going? Let's see if I can figure this. Kalika. Nopon Tower from 9 to something. Nine to 3. What's the current time count us from 9 to 3, or is it too late? It's just 3 now. It's about to turn 4 actually, so turn back time a little bit. There we go. Want information about Galvin? Oh boy. Did I just hear another one of those shouts? Dang. I'm thinking to myself that I heard what happened. Need to find the one who was nearly attacked in Revelation Hall. It's just a rumor. Not the most reliable information, really. Well, still gonna tell it to you, though. Is there someone on the tower? Well, there's people up there, but I don't even know if I can get up there myself. I guess while I'm here, let's see if I can get more quests from this area. Let's go to archaeology level at night, which is right now. And talk to Looper again, I guess. You got what I need. All I need to do now is say the incantation. May Lekko and Lupa stay in love forever. Well, I guess I had something ongoing there that I forgot about. I to make this brave choice. Courtship with a view to marriage has begun. More excited than that time I found those ancient ruins. How bizarre. Shell boots, okay. There we go. So, what happened? The ancient giants had enormous power. Seems they physically similar to Hum. It's because they were apparently the same? I don't know, that's a weird storyline. Plot points. This also counts as archaeology level, I guess it does. Was to talk to someone else in here though, I thought. Oh, here we go. Want to start the Nopon warrior training we do in Magna. She could have asked more politely, really. Oh, it's called a size, that one. But can't you hear what I'm thinking? Do you too wish to know in greater detail? Train Wiki to fight, that is how strong I am. But Magna's monsters, I just cannot handle them. Really, lousy lizards. Inferno Dinos and Plasma Dinos. We have, yeah. We've killed a lot of those already. If friends can bash that many, I'll feel safe training Kilaki. Right. So I can do that fairly easily. What else? What else can we get at night? Let's see if I can discern this. Nopon kitchen at night. That'd be near the base, I guess. Maybe even down here, yeah. Dinner time. Shubidi-doo-da, taste is sublime. I like to rhyme all the time, and fondly enough, the one who does this is one of the Nopon that doesn't seem to have a weird folk speak kind of thing going on. Friends ever seen them? Well, not until this line at least. Singing vegetables and singing insects are bionis. They say they are out there somewhere. Special creatures and plants. Their names start with words humming or rumble. Okay. What do we need for this? Tralala shooby-doo, sing a song of joy. Will Teddy ever get every desired item? Friends so nice I could buy them. Oh. 8 items in all, go answer my call. 4 different things with humming in name. And 4 different things with rumble in the name. Do we have that already? Yes, we do. For both of those. Okay. Humming plum. Humming cabbage. I guess we needed 2 of each. Humming cat and humming nettle. So it's okay. So it's 2 of each for 4 total categories, and that's a total of or 8 total categories. That's a total of 16 items, I'm pretty sure. Well, we did the thing. Without even knowing that we needed to. So very grateful to all of you. We got climb armors, climb livings. Step 3, well. So that's another quest out of the way, I guess. That was musical genius, apparently. Things that hum and things that rumble, which are subsets of that. Now how about the rest of these? During the day... What else? Open tower at night. Let's see. We were at an open tower at night, weren't we? I'm surprised we didn't see anything. So would it be like Alchemath refugees here in the village? Oh wait, no, now there's this guy. No, he wasn't here before. I don't know what to do. What should Yellow do? It would be impossible for me to do alone. There is talk of rebuilding Imperial capital, but that is dangerous at the moment because many Telethia are there. Look like you know Telethia. Even in that form, they still remain in Imperial capital. Probably still think a little like bird people. I can't leave things as they are. Can't let Imperial capital become City of Death like Paris. That's why they call it that. Cité de la Mort. Pains me to say this, but friends must seek out those Telethia. Who were once Nello's old friends, and when you find them, put them to sleep. Oh boy. So kill your old friends that are no longer your friends. Bash Telethia in there. Alchemath. In the form of our Telethia, well. Because this guy was one of the Nopon that lived in Alchemath, and now he's asking us to do that. Restoring the capital. Anything else? And apparently some stuff during the day, but nothing at night. Let me go back to the top. Why don't I make it daytime then? And take another look around here, but you know, someone's shown up. Prince no Deki, he little pun, me's grumpy pun. Stubborn and so he have no friends. I'll do something for him, but what? Well, what should little pun me do to help our pun Deki? Loves bugs, right? I'll find him a friend who likes bugs too. Find an open that likes bugs. Okay, well, that sounds really easy. Well, we'll be looking around the village, but let's see who can solve the issue first. Go now, Giganti massive friends. Find an open who likes bugs. Because I guess the only way we know is because we're gonna be able to go around here and talk to a bunch of people. Eating from shock, but now she's a little glutton again.
Yes.
We get someone added to the affinity chart here, Baraba. I guess people we didn't have in the affinity chart are not there, so what this is supposed to mean or no. We just know about the relation to Nello, I guess. Or some mother to Pico. Other some close family and relatives, and also other Alchemath people who are now dead. Or transform into Telethia, either way. One will lead to the other, in timely manner. So let's see for the rest of these. So, okay, let's look around here. There's a bunch of people around, so clearly, here we go. What do you know? Roashua. Tati was singing a lovely song. I wonder where he learned it. I'm gonna try singing too. But also this. What should I do? Wish there was another grown-up woman I could talk to about this. I guess Melia doesn't count. And I'm guessing Fiora also doesn't count. I guess Charlotte's the senior citizen. You mind if I talk to you about something, though? I used to travel the world as a Nopon merchant. My sister Pan and I ran our own little outfit. It was so enjoyable. And one night came when we were attacked as we set up camp by the Earth Sea. I was badly injured, and my sister Pan lost her life. Well, it's probably the Chromers. We can go kill them. Sister Pan was Cherry's Magapon. Since then I've been taking care of Cherry, but she blames me for her Magapon's death. Well, maybe Cherry doesn't want to accept what happened that day. Even though she knows it was just an accident. Wish it had been me who died that day, not my sister Pan. Well, here's an idea. You know what kind of monster attacked you? Will go kill them all. Near the Ether Crystal deposit at Earthsea. It's probably still there even now, really. It won't change anything, but you need to find some way of getting over this. Pillager holding the area of the Ether Crystal Deposit. Okay, so we can never even name the dude. Well, now we have that. Let's put Melia back in. Also, let's check the affinity chart again real quick. Central Bionis would be down here. What was the one we were looking at before? I guess this one? No. Leku. Lupa. Lupa and Leku are engaged, and support with Modamo, and Kilaki, strange people, and support with Peppa. Oh, there you go. Could be worse. Friends. Cherry, meddlesome, Russia, jealous of Tati. Oh, or jealous of each other, maybe. Apparently we need a... different offender link. Gerugu and Dasa and Tuzu and Medi. Hold on. Apparently we need an offender link between Gerugu and Pachipa, but I don't know how to get that. So let's see. While we're here during the day, let's see what other characters are here, because we might be missing one of them in the affinity chart that we need. Yukiki and Kuriku. Do we now talk to you? Little pawn that knows how to behave. Not rush around, so... There he is. I guess we didn't have her yet. Running make Kuriku get tired and then belly start rumbling. Well... Bana called Pipiki silly for still believing in Upon Sage, but I treat Pipiki like Little Pon. Cannot stand that, Bana. Oh boy. So what does this say now? Do we know who this Bana is? Have we met them? Childish. Considerate of the village. Okay, and he's out at night. Alright. Okay, so we've done that. Haven't done the other one that precedes the one that this was for, though. While we're here, let's see. They have a yellow affinity link between these two other ones I'm looking at. Might as well, yeah, kill all the bastards. Remember that still from fucking Mafia 1. Chief's Aid, Lullaby, and Miko. Okay, we have that yellow affinity link. So I assume that's good enough for this. Let's go to Prophecy Hut, which is like near the top of this place. And see if we can get anything from here. Yeah, we can. Chief has left the village, so it's up to me alone to conduct prayers. Looking for someone to help. Much fancy being in that situation. Want Pelu to do night patrol properly and no slack off. Alright. Get told off for slacking off, but you really gotta do the job properly. Can do anything if I think of the grub I'll get after my work's done. Well, unconvincing opinion. This could be a turning point for Pelu. Alright. I'm gonna have to do that at night though. So there's that. I thought that's that. Is that what that's called, or am I completely confused? Even in the chief's absence. Okay, that is that. So how do we talk to that guy? How do we find that guy? I guess we'll have to check that in a minute, but first let's see if I can accept more. Need a help for that. Reservoir during the day. Okay, let's see. Where's that? Would it be down here? Yeah, I guess I need to go to the entry place. To be... Yes, Noblin Tower. No, wrong place. And then come down here and have a look around down here. And figure out how to get to where I'm trying to. It's not this way. I know it is this way, but... Need to go around to the left side, not the right side. Hey, there's like Alchemist refugees here, I guess. I'm forced to assume based on the fact that this big ship is here. Oh. Well, apparently there's somebody to talk to here, it's Satael. I don't know where Galvin is. There was someone who protected us along with our father. I don't know if it was this Galvin that you're looking for, though. Head for the entrance to Imperial Palace, okay. So we have a fair amount of clues, I guess, about where that guy went. Return to Rosiel. We have to... You know, that he went to the Imperial Palace, I guess. What else? Back in the capital, our dad turned into a Telethia, and all that's left of our families. Me and my sister Cian. Coping with it, but Cian still thinks that our dad is gonna come for us. I don't want to tell her the truth just yet, but should at least have some kind of memento of our dad. I know he had a precious object that he kept buried in the ground. And by the fountain he used to visit. Okay then. You know, the Fountain of Hope, another small fountain. Well, Dunban to the rescue. And I'm pretty sure that's the only time we ever heard a covenant from Dunban with Melia, so what do we talk to here? Oh, here we go. Our people's vehicles are really cold and hard to sit in. If you sit in them for a long time, your bottom gets cold. Well, means that it's probably too not ergonomic enough. Need to be padded with something. There's a type of food called albatro that you get in Magna. Albatro is a monster. Well, I was just about to go eat some. I'll run up and make the same mistake, it could be fatal. So what? Fast agile albatro near bridge 3 in Magna Forest, okay. We did it. We got the challenge one that I probably should have gotten as soon as we got here, but this place is kind of out of the way. Reservoir during the day. Memento during the day. Pollen works during the day. And Open Tower during the day again. Material quest? How come we didn't get that yet? Right, let's search for yet another quest near this place. One of you? No, apparently not. I'm pretty sure it's midday right now, so we should be, you know, 100% during the day at this time. I don't know who's gonna like bugs. It's this one. Hold on, I'd have to look into this. This would be Material Quest 1, which I am amazed. Oh shit, I picked the wrong thing. Basically didn't find any of these super generic quests yet. Let's see. West of an open tower in Frontier Village, it says. In the daytime. So this way. Though I don't see anything. Oh, here we go. Fiddly-doo, fiddly-boo. Kanach. Magic stone's calling me. Really. 2 magic stones from the dinosaurs in the Magna Forest, okay. We know this is just a game. Guess we don't have them yet. But we're gonna have to kill a bunch of Danuses, so I guess it doesn't matter. So that's out of the way. And now we go to Apex Lake. Or Pollen works first, I guess. Maybe now we'll be able to get something more from here, and apparently we will. Rumors of misuse of red pollen orbs. Dereba was behind it all, but he has been caught. Whatever's going on, well... I'll wait a bit more for red pollen orbs, oh boy. If you somehow want to shut down organization before reforming it, he'll look for new place for secret club. Well, apparently the guy with the glasses wasn't the complete evil mafioso behind that whole drug racket, basically. Real trade will take place up this tree at night. Chatibana at Apex Lake in Frontier Village at night. Or need to be prepared. And something else? No. But yeah, apparently we need to go to Apex Lake anyway. So... Or you hum not be able to get lunch properly? Well, need to do it properly to travel up by Honest, even though we did it ages ago. For anyone else here during the daytime, because apparently I need to find someone else to give a quest. Oh, here we go. Generic Napan villager or no, from other generic Napan villager. Have lizards for pets once, but Mamapon eat them. Well, next time you want to have poison lizards, Mamapon not eat them. Venomous lizards, really will. Venomous lizards in Magna Forest. I'm gonna take a screenshot of every single spelling error that I see. Tell Mamapon poisonous lizards so she not eat them. And we get to keep pets forever. Yeah, that'll work out. Apparently we did that already, so we don't even need to worry about that. Is it possible for different races to fall in love? Well, interested in Machina people more and more these days, well that would be something to do. Stop being Nopon this very day for you. Think it possible for Nopon to stop acting like Nopon? Still have a heart of... Not imagine being anything else but round and jolly. Oh. Hello, I am a Nopon. We come from... You get it wrong already. Get up of seeing muscly tough guys. Prefer boys with big heart and not big muscles, so... You know, she was the one who apparently didn't want any Nopon. But now that we got that out of the way... let's see... We got that... accepted and completed. If you look at the quest where we need to find the betrayer. Catavan at Apex Lake at night. Okay, let's make it night. I knew you would come. Oh boy. That's why I brought Hitman. You're really Kingpin. I am. Lady Secret Organization Chairman. It was me all along. Thinking food and drink of red pollen orbs, selling it out to secret clubs in Alchemath. It's made me a rich Nopon. Well, work hard to make red pollen orbs for Nopon. I should probably close this off with a super dramatic revelation cutscene. He's used them to make money for himself and this music. Better to trick than to be tricked. A brain you have to use it or it just wasted. Yet Ada, Sasadan and Debeda all useful to me until the very end. Evil to trick everyone. Well, just Dan said he doesn't. He's distraught, I guess. I'll never forgive you, Banner. I'll never forgive you for playing the Hulk in that 2003 Ang Lee movie. It's your fault that secret organization collapsed. I'll wipe you all off the face of Bionis, well. Oh man. I'm scared, but I will not give up. So he's just gonna leave. Oh no, Frenzied Banner, level 70. What? I was not expecting this, but okay.
Witness my true power.
I guess we're gonna hit the hitman after all. Did we all get slapped? Oh boy. At least we have the regeneration thing. I hope that's active.
Power of Earth. Do not fret, I am with you. Do not fret, I am with you. Star searing flames of absolution.
Oh, I already have all of the things up. Really nice.
Okay, now we're getting started. Powering up.
Behold my power.
Now it's right time.
Apparently no art seal for me.
The source of all life!
Now it's right time. Bring it on! Electric Gunbuster! Dive so back!
Helping each other is our greatest strength.
Sword drive!
Presently hasn't come enough to do a chain attack though.
On guard!
Ah shit. Just here we're about to fall in the water, but no, we just all get slapped and then what? Well, someone wakes up. So there's that at least.
How can this be?
I don't know.
Stay focused.
Chain attack will finish him.
I shall focus.
I'll do chain attack if only so I can fucking do the big aura seal again.
Prepare yourself. Line blast! Stun ban. Finish
Heart
it.
seal, there we go, that'll help.
Right, now! I know! Alright, we can do it. Don't rush. Keep your cool. Just like old times.
I cannot thank you enough.
I'll do that, I'll do this. Though it doesn't really do much. I'll pop this one more time and then I will go back to spamming my elemental discharge. Because it's good to do now.
Manifest yourself. Manifest yourself. Summon Flash. Summon Earth.
Oh yeah, baby!
Rhyme. Your skill is captivating.
It's a rhyme.
Witness my true power.
There we go. We killed that person, I think, maybe. Oh no, he's right
We
there.
cannot be reckless.
Why did he try to kill us at least? I think we can... We can at least say that. Regalteric Swing, second gear, Endless Rifle, Monopon. An Endless Rifle. Sure. Always thought Obana as my good friend. He tricked me. He tricked everyone in the village. Well, woohoo. I'll stop pretending to cry soon. Well, I'll tell everyone in the village about Bana. Really harsh punishment. Well, there he is. Salvation of Bana doing business and real kingpin is Bana. Shock horror. Betraying Garada is terrible trying.
Use my power to protect my
But hey, we
friends.
did it. We got the power to level up again without killing things. And Bana's gone. Maybe we should have talked to him before we did that. Jaman would want to stay in this village. Will not go out, will sun is up, others treat me different. I'll live in a village about this size with lots of greenery. Well, with few Nopan in it. We'll take care of that later, I think. We'll take care of all of the... the Colony 6 migrants. After I deal with a bunch of the other quests. That's because I'm paranoid about a couple of them. Oh, hey, it's this guy. Telling me to help Miko. Don't go away, really. That's all he has to say. Doesn't even follow it up with anything. Guess he hangs out here during the night up here. Get advice from Miko. Well, I guess we can't just do something by ourselves. Just need to defer to other people constantly for that. But I guess since we've pretty sure we can go talk to Miko right now. Well, she's right here. Should be right in front of us. I think she's not around at this specific hour. But this is like the only hour that she shouldn't be here. Thought, maybe not. Oh, there we go. She leaves at 9. I did think he would hear you out.